right, coming up next, it's a middleweight matchup between the last style bender, Israel Adesanya, and Jon Jones. All right, so here he is, the consensus greatest mixed martial arts athlete of all time, UFC light and heavyweight champion Jon Jones. It has been a remarkable career. The toughest fight he has had came against you. He is trying to add to his legacy here tonight in what is yet another big spot for Johnny Bones.
Jon Jones is a guy that has reached the true pinnacle of mixed martial arts. No matter what he was going through outside of the octagon, the moment he stepped foot in there, he was just the best of the very best. I've shared the octagon with him twice, and I have never felt that I was getting attacked by so many different things. He's a phenomenal mixed martial artist, truly deserves to go down in the UFC Hall of Fame. A champion now, was a champion before, one of the longest reigns in UFC light heavyweight history.
And it's one thing to have length, it's another thing to use it as well as he does. That 84-inch reach, certainly one of many tools in the vast arsenal of Johnny Bones Jones. All right, so here he is, the inimitable last style bender, Israel Adesanya, still undefeated as a mixed martial artist. DC, you tried to bring him in to emulate Jon Jones back in the day, and he's such a meticulous, thoughtful guy that he said no because Luke Rocco was in that gym and he thought he might have to fight him one.
He knew that at some point he would reach Luke Rocco in his division, so he said, you know what? I want to help you, DC, but I can't because of what's going to happen going forward in my career. He did not want to put Luke or himself in such an awkward situation. How about forward thinking? How about forward thinking that would have come to pass only a few short years later? But in Israel Adesanya, you also have the mentality, but the fighting ability to become a UFC champion in only 12, 13 months.
Our tail of the tape for this middleweight fight. Jones is 2 years his senior. He will have a 4-inch reach advantage. All right, now to get us started, we go inside the octagon where we find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a look-see-do fighter, holding a professional record of 26 wins, 1 loss, and 1 no contest. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Albuquerque, New Mexico, ladies and gentlemen, he is a former UFC light heavyweight champion, Jon Bones Jones! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 19 wins, no losses. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Israel, the last style bender, Adesanya! And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Yves Lavigne.
The veteran Yves Lavigne draws the assignment here.
You ready?
Round 1 is upon us between 2 of the best fighters in this division. Hard to find anything resembling a glaring weakness on either side when you break down the film.
There are no weaknesses in these guys. These guys are as well-rounded as they come. They both can wrestle, both can grapple, both can strike. They can do it all. And these are the matchups that we dream of as MMA fans.
Oh, really using his reach advantage there with that punch, DC. Massive head kick. Oh! Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman. Oh, there you go. Left him right there.
Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet.
He loaded up there on that high kick.
Just over 3 minutes to go. Oh, big knee!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish his fight.
Now goes in and secures the takedown. Back to the feet.
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Oh, he might be out.
And you hear the crowd react every time they come together because they understand the power that these guys are striking with. Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Oh, and he gets tagged. Nice combination there, and might not be a bad idea for the opposition to just tweak that head off the center.
He was landing one before. Now he's throwing everything in combination, and they're all landing.
26 total strikes have landed for Israel Adesanya. All right, so a nice straight punch there after he caught the leg. He decides to punch out as opposed to going for any takedown.
Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
Wow, what a kick. Huge kick lands. Well, it's one thing to have length, it's another thing to use it, and he does it as well as anyone. Nice kick there, and potentially a critical takedown here. All right, half guard form here, and a lot of offensive options, I would think, at his disposal.
Oh, he's got a ton of options. He has submission options, but I believe the safest options for him here is going to be to use his ground and pound. Build a base, posture up, throw big strikes, get back in position, build posture again, throw big strikes, and just really wear him down with a really secure position in half guard.
Second round, straight ahead. All right, so there's the end of the round, and the tide has officially turned. A huge head strike to stun his opponent. We'll see which corner can adjust here moving forward.
I mean, they've got to be celebrating. They've got to be happy. Everything's working. But the other side has to be concerned. They have to figure something out, make some sort of adjustment to try to change the tide of this fight.
Round two now. Israel Adesanya.
Ready?
And, of course, the future UFC Hall of Famer, the all-time great Jon Jones. Jones' lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. Well, no problem getting inside to land that straight punch. He's got a huge edge and reach, and he made good use of it there. Oh, and he connects there. Pretty nice punch there.
Great job finding the range to land those punches. He's got to be careful dipping his head when he's throwing that jab.
Good series of strikes by him there.
Great job of mixing.
Oh, Jones gets the takedown. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Big elbow there, lands. Knee to the body. The hip toss as he takes him down. Now we'll see what he can do with it.
Right into side control.
Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here. Just outstanding with the transition.
He is not staying in one place on the ground. That's very important.
45 total strikes have now landed for the last style bender, Israel Adesanya. And connecting with 65% accuracy against Jon Jones. And he lands a punch there, pretty good. Kick home, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was coming high, and now he's got him hurt bad.
Well, he was a little bit lackluster in round one. You can't...
Another takedown land.
We have now crossed the midpoint of this fight. Oh, back up again. You can't hold a good man down. Oh, Jones gets tagged with a kick now. Let's see if he can round. Oh! Oh!
He's in trouble. Oh! He's hurt bad.
Crazy accuracy and efficiency with these ground and pound strikes here. And if you're the opponent, you've got to intelligently defend or the referee's going to stop.
You got to defend. But you can see him now starting to gain posture, and the intensity at which he's throwing these ground strikes is starting to improve. It's starting to elevate because he knows that he can get the finish.
All right, pretty good combination there by Jon Jones. We'll see the extent to which he can follow it up here.
He's landing his punches tonight. You know, this great fighting family, right? Professional football players and both of his brothers. Big athletic father. I mean, so many different reasons why Jon Jones is the guy that he is today.
Well, one got through. That kick was blocked. Lands the right hand over the top. Just missing on the high kick there. 10 seconds remain in round 2. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. All right, let's check out some of the action, DC, and how about the punching acumen by that fighter in that previous round?
He does not waste anything. He does not loop punches. Everything's tight. Everything's precise. He's a sniper. We always talk about how he's a sniper. He is a sniper, and it showed in that exchange that allowed him to drop his opponent.
Well, this is crazy that this fight is still going on. An appreciative crowd obviously getting behind both fighters. Both guys just brawling like crazy in that previous round.
They both came with an idea that they were collecting $50,000 extra dollars. And right now, I am certain that they're both going to receive that check.
Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots.
Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
Oh, you can feel the breeze there. All right, he gets the takedown now, DC. We'll see what he can do in this advantageous spot.
He set it up beautifully. Let's see if he can now take full advantage of it.
All right, so the unofficial fight numbers thus far, 80 total strikes have landed for Israel Adesanya. And in terms of the accuracy, they're landing at a 58% clip against Jon Jones.
Oh, big punch land.
Man, look at Adesanya putting his words into action. I don't throw and hope, I aim and fire. The accuracy is just on a completely different level, and not surprising that he has drawn comparisons to the consensus greatest middleweight champion in UFC history, the great Anderson the Spider Silva. Oh, and he gets the takedown here. We'll see what he can do with it. Under 3 minutes now to go in round 3. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
Nice punch by Johnny Bone. Well, we know knees to be some of the most destructive strikes in MMA, and he's got that part of his game going tonight.
He has got the knees going. He's throwing them in bunches.
Oh, man, I'm starting to feel bad on the canvas as he lands another takedown there.
He landed another takedown, and he's doing it over and over again. What I am a massive fan of is this cardio, the ability to be able to keep this pace over and over as he hits these takedown attempts.
Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet.
Way to control the posture of your opponent. Rotate him and then throw that big elbow around the guard.
Outstanding combination of knees by Jones. Oh, man, how is he standing? Brutal knee to the body. Now goes in and secures the takedown. I love watching this guy move on the ground. Another nice transition there.
Such a high-level grappler. You don't see that very often.
Oh, really using his reach advantage as he landed the jab there. Oh, beautiful strike there by Israel Adesanya. He's got a lifetime in the game, not a lifetime in the UFC, but you see, this is a lifelong striker who is very dangerous with all limbs.
Yeah, and when you're standing with Izzy, you're in trouble, man. You're under constant attack the whole time because you never know what he's going to hit you with. And right there, he landed the strike that he was looking for. Oh, thunderous takedown. There you go.
All right, so the fight goes the distance. We'll take a look back at the action, but should go his way given all he got done in the striking game.
Yeah, he did a great job of landing at will, mixing up the target, doing everything that he's become known for in order to cruise to a very good decision. I know he didn't get the finish that he wanted so bad coming in here tonight, but he had a phenomenal performance, and he showed that he's one of the best fighters in the world.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges scored the contest for 9:28. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Israel, the last fight.